Mic check 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2. What it do? And we're gonna keep it clean as always, YouTube. We got Skype Ape in the building tonight. Chief Pontiac. We about to get it cracking. I'm about to run that intro for you while we give them time to get in the building. We got a new intro coming. We should have it ready by tomorrow. But we're gonna run this one more time.
Young L on the beat.
Big Me said, hold it down. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. We're about to be cracking heads and twisting caps. Skype ain't about to be in the building. Shout out J Till 72. I think I'm saying that right. Hey, Robot, you know how we doing it. We keeping it clean. We following the guidelines, man. You know. We're about to have Skype Ape in the building. We got about 1 minute out, one mic out, right? A mic is a military minute. We one mic out from Chief being in the building. Like I say, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. We've been cracking heads and twisting caps all week. We got the check out the Ashtar Command tapes. We making it clear on what the Ashtar Command is all about. Like we say, Billy Myers, he mean well, and he believed what Ashtar Command told him, but some of the stuff they told him was game. It was all it's like they telling them maybe 75% of the truth and 25% game. Because they for this you know, New World Order thing. And we know they working with Enlil because keep in mind they connected with the Hindu avatars. They connected with the Hindus. And also we got the ancient Egyptian tapes where we're gonna be breaking down all the dynasties and making the connections with the Anarchies and the Natharus. For all y'all that want that connection. We got those tapes still coming out. And we got a whole bunch of other surprise. But we sticking with the galactical stuff because we being monitored close. You already know. And hey, shout out Dr. Kia. Dr. Kia got a page set down. She got a new page up. You want to go to subscribe to her page. A new page, help her get it back up. She was I think she's 20 some thousand. We got Chief in the building. Oh yeah, here we go. Hey, hey, we got another one. Hey, where you want to get started? Can you? I can hear you. I can hear you. Where you want to
You
get
hear me all
started
right?
at, man? Oh yeah, you clear. You loud and clear. Houston, we
Okay.
have liftoff.
So
Okay.
this is a little history lesson we're gonna go over today because when I asked Big Mama is anything that ain't clearly understood, she said if people don't understand spirit rapping and passing messages through from the past to the future to the children. It's the knockaround game ain't clear. So I
Okay.
had to come in and teach them a hip hop history lesson. Hip hop is the science that we got from what we call the bunny totem clan. They
Okay.
normally represented by short women, little short chicks,
Uh-huh.
little short chicks, little short pretty faced chicks. They call them
Yeah.
bunnies. This
Yeah.
is where Hugh Hefner got Playboy bunnies from.
Okay.
Their conjure, right, is called hip hop. It's the dancing where the women shaking they behind and their
Mm-hmm.
hands is on their knees. It's a conjure dance. All right. So you take the hip hop and you draft other tribes to get pieces to the puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
So this is why in the Matrix they tell Neo to what? Follow the white rabbit, right?
Yeah.
Remember Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah.
Who was her guide?
The rabbit.
White rabbit,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so the hop around game is what it's called, or hip
Okay.
hop is the hop around game. Okay, the kangaroo is what we call a Joey jump.
Okay.
Joey is the name for a male baby kangaroo,
Okay.
and the Sheila is the female.
Okay.
Right now, this totems they work together. So they gave us a representation. You remember Sylvester and Tweety, right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Do you remember this scene? Oh, the shame of it all. My father couldn't even catch a mouse. Because he kept running into there, grabbing that kangaroo, getting beat around the kitchen.
Yeah. Okay.
Sylvester the cat was getting beat up, and his son is disappointed in his father that a cat would be getting beat up by a mouse. Only
Okay.
this was a giant mouse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so these totems is the funneling of a frequency through tribal networks using the bunny, the kangaroo, and those things that jump, grasshoppers, crickets, all of them are playing to make what we hear at nighttime when the crickets come out,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So when you silence a crowd of naysayers, what do they say you hear?
Crickets.
Crickets,
Mm-hmm.
right? Cricket is a game similar to baseball,
Go ahead.
prominently played in South America and Europe, and South Africa and Europe, and then
Go
South
ahead.
America as well. Okay, so now we looking at a sports connection to a totem animal or a
Okay.
totem delivery system.
Okay.
Now, in the receipts I gave you, it's a book about seances and spiritualism. I want you to pull the cover of that book up because this is what we're going to start with hip hop. 100 years ago, over 100 years ago, when they was doing something called spirit knocking, this was the birth of the science called um the the Ghostbuster people. What they call a science where they be searching ectoplasm and stuff. I can't remember the name of it right
Oh,
now. Anybody?
I can't. Drop it in the chat if y'all know
The Ghost Chasers, they got a
what he
name.
talking about.
They got a name for them. The Ghost Chasers. That's what they made the movie Ghostbusters off of. Right. Blow that up. So this is a book about somebody investigating spirit rappings. Can you blow it up bigger so we can see the writing?
Okay. Yeah.
See if you can get it bigger. We just zoom in on the writing. The rest of the book we ain't concerned about. Yep. Scroll down a little. These are significant points of rapping. The spirit rappings, you see it start with spirit rappings, right?
Yeah.
Then it goes to mesmerism. Then it goes to clairvoyance. Then it goes to visions. Then it goes to revelations. Then it goes to startling phenomenon and infidelity of the rapping fraternity calmly considered and exposed. All right, now in the early 1900s, go into Google and pull up Mary Baker Eddy.
I got you.
These were early Christian spiritualists who we about to go over because people want to know which one of these Europeans did Noble Drew Ali say was going to be telling us the truth. All of them, but they going to be giving you pieces, but you got to be able to know how to put them together. Right?
Okay.
So when he say, I'm going to make the European tell you the truth, they telling us because they sending us the message into the future using a method called spirit rapping and tapping. Right?
Yep.
Mary Baker Eddy.
I get you.
By the way, just say pictures for this file in case you want to share this folder with somebody.
I got you.
Okay,
I got you. So
go to it. Go under her name. Yep. Okay, get her picture. We're gonna read a little brief for her biography in a minute, but we're gonna pull up a couple more pictures first.
All right.
Pull up Ellen G. White.
Okay, I got you. Helen or Ellen?
Ellen.
B. White. Okay, I got you. I'm taking pick the quotes off. All right.
You see where she got the book Christian Experience?
Yeah, you want me to say that too?
Yeah. Okay, put in Madame Blavatsky.
All right.
BL.
Hey, spell that last name, blah blah. Yeah, it's B.
It's gonna come up BLAV.
Yeah, right there. I got it right there.
Mm-hmm.
I remember this chick right here.
Mm-hmm.
Who made a book.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. Pull up Rudolf Steiner.
Rudolph.
RUDOLPH. STEINER.
Hold on. Let me fix that first part. I just noticed.
It's RUDOL.
This dude right here, right?
There you go. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
What else you got?
Let me see. Pull up Israel Regardie. These are all people who was involved in early American spirit knocking.
Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, they got some good
All
ones on
right,
this
and
dude.
we got one more. We need Joseph Smith. That's a
Okay, I got
Mormon.
you.
Notice the name, a Mormon.
I got you.
And
You
we
cutting out
need
a little bit.
and we need Manly P. Hall.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, Baba said this red dude right here was a Venerian.
He was an alien. I don't know personally which clan he from, but these extraterrestrials came to clean up the genetic spill. The Deros, the Teros, the Danakiel, the Ashtar Command, the Aldebaran Group, all of them was coming to give a drop of blood to the genetically defective Earthborn that was created in the laboratory. It was basically altered genetic specimens that was ruined because the scientists that was doing it didn't know what they was doing. Okay, now let's go to the description I sent you on no, pull up Rudy Ray Moore.
All right, Rudy Ray Moore. Yeah, I got you.
He's got a quote from him on the bottom of the picture. It's in the file I sent you.
Want? Oh, okay. My bad.
It's in the file I sent you.
Okay. That'd be one of these then. Right here. See right here.
So this one going out for the Wu-Tang Clan. 36 chambers. The bees. The bees is the swarm that Mama sent, black and gold, from the Vice House to redeem her children. These are the chiefs that join forces under Big's instructions on the black and gold house.
Cutting out real bad.
These chiefs got together. These chiefs got together in order to awaken each other, work together to overcome the deficit. So notice what he say. Dolomite is my name, and rapping and tapping is my game. You see it?
Yep.
Okay. So what is he talking about? Right? What is he doing? This is called toasting at the time.
Okay.
Right? This the same as we was going over before, way down in the jungle deep.
Yeah.
Signifying monkey stepped on a badass lion's feet.
Mm-hmm.
The lion said, "Motherfucker, can't you see?" Right? So now we go over here and we see that it was a little bit more than just rapping. It was also something called tapping.
Okay.
I sent you another book cover.
Okay, I got you. It ain't that one, is it?
We ain't got the pygmy check.
I got you right here. This is a book cover right here.
Yep.
All right.
So I want y'all to see this. Spirit rapping exposed. Spirit rapping is a conjure. It's an old Mississippian backwoods conjure.
Go ahead.
It was practiced and taught before you went anywhere on the land in New Orleans, the Big Easy.
Okay.
When the priests celebrated, they all got a ceremony under the rites of Oshun that we now call Mardi Gras, Happy Tuesday.
Okay.
All right. Now, this is a second line dance is a position on the Mardi Gras that's most popular.
Fire. Go ahead.
Right. Now, you couldn't go anywhere to test your skills until you was trained at the home base. What we call the Big Easy, the NO.
Yeah.
Right? Because you finna learn that if you don't have the power to say no, you're gonna be victimized and overran easily in the Big Easy. You gotta mean what you say. You have to say what you mean. And you got to have your own rap. What's your rap, Eld? I'm gonna give you mine first, then you give me yours. I'm like iced out jewels with this platinum style. You see my game blue smooth like a black and mild. Honey say she wanna step on the scene. I'm similar to a sex symbol, if you know what I mean. Ice cream in the dream, she craving at night. Whisper in the ear, it's gonna be all right. Ain't tightly a body state of ecstasy, and every lady in the club want to dance with me. See, I'm the type to stand all the test of time, making love to the body, introduced to man, twisted in this rhyme, real platinum style. Got a line around the corner about a half a mile. Honey's lined up just to see if I'm real. They grabbing on my arms just to cop a feel, asking all type of questions to experience games, sliding phone numbers, pictures, telling me names. But it's the same the way these haters be hating on me, but platinum back gorillas, they don't want to see. And since the age of 3, we've been attracting all ladies. Guess safe to say I was a platinum baby with this platinum style. A smooth young brother driving ladies wild. And y'all motherfuckers can't hold me down because I'm the truth, motherfuckers, and I'm known to clown.
Oh, yeah,
that's my
fire.
rap. That's my platinum style. That's my rap.
That's fire.
So when I go in the club in the Big Easy and one of the locals see me and I done checked in, they call me up in front of everybody and say, nigga, what's your rap? Everybody had to have one. That was part of your introduction in the Big Easy. This old Mississippian conjure science. That's 101 at the basics. So when I say, young elder, what's your rap, nigga? What you gonna say?
Man, with your mic big time. I can't hear nothing. You cut out. Hey, but you broke that mic though, man. Look, you got me on the spot, man. I'm gonna have to get my rap down. I got a whole bunch of raps in my head, but like the shit that I can rap, but I'm gonna have to get me this one that when I present myself who I am, I'm gonna make me one and memorize.
Now, if I was in LA and they said, what's your rap? My rap is a little different. I'm a hip hop quotable, unsigned hype. Everything I recite deserving the 5 mics. When I explode or ignite like flames at midnight, these other MCs, they just can't get right. I'm known to split mics, turn club to fist fights.
That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's that hot. Hey, like it's funny that you say that the music because as I was riding through Mississippi, it says that the home of the music. So this right here deep that you talking about this now. Because I was thinking about about the first people or the first types of music, and then you going back to the roots of rap. This right here is
right because this is leading to somebody called Scott Joplin, but we ain't got there yet.
Okay.
Okay, now I sent you another book because I want them to see more than one reference that I'm not making this up.
Okay. Let's see. I know it's another one here. Okay. Oh no, that's a
it's next right to the middle.
Right here, that's from here.
And
Yeah,
then
this
the
fire,
first
bro.
picture is also another book. You see, it says
Right.
spirit wrappings,
Mm-hmm.
right? It say
Mm-hmm.
mesmerism and clairvoyance, same as the other book,
Yep. Yep.
right? All those are relevant. Mesmerism is hypnosis.
Go ahead.
You got it?
Yep.
Mesmerism is hypnosis.
I
Okay, what
got
is this? What does it mean spiritually when you hearing knocking? So obviously somebody know that hearing knocking means something from a spiritual aspect when it's coming from nowhere.
you. Go
Remember
ahead.
your
Let's get it.
exorcist movies, your horror movies,
Mm-hmm.
the spirits always knocking on, tapping and rapping?
Yep. That's right.
This is the
Knocking to come in.
science. It ain't the spirits. The energy, when you knock on something, it reverberates and it
Okay.
expresses itself at different times by a different event phenomenon. Because the old ancestral ways have made these sciences part of the nature of the chief. When you get to a certain level, then the knock can turn in, type in Morse code,
All right.
MORSE code.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, they knocked to get into the Masonic Lodge. They like Tahuti when he come in, he knock. If you a student of Tahuti, he out like when he come, he always you will hear him tap, and then he have a certain type of way he tap, then you know it's him. Like it's
Right.
like
And
tap
it's a
tap
tick
tap
to
tap.
attack from a knock to a knockback off a
Yeah, besides
zigzag
him.
zig. Right.
Hmm.
So it's the flips. And you learn these sciences, and then the people know when you break the science down exactly who you is.
That's fire.
The other chiefs start putting these things together, and then they start developing what we call your own style. This same thing
Hmm.
apply to your religious leaders because we use the music of the church to do the we did to with hip hop to give a message to posterity about the conditions. Y'all only listen to songs of Jesus, but you don't listen to the coded songs that tell you the messages that's going to help
What,
you unravel what these motherfuckers are doing so we can get back into position. I'm trying to
what you
get
wanted
us
me to look
back
up?
in position.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, what I tell you to look up? Shit,
Hello.
I lost. I was how you was doing that.
Yeah, because your
What was we
your
talking about
mic
a
cut
minute
out when you
ago?
said it. We was talking about the knocks, the system, the knocks, and the meaning of the spiritual meaning of the knocks and the evil spirits in the movies knocking on the door and what the science
Mm-hmm.
behind it. Like you said that it wasn't just they were just knocking for nothing. It's part of like the alchemy.
Right. This is an ancient science. So this is Scott put in it was some musical I was about to have you look up. I said not Scott Joplin because we ain't got there yet. No,
Mars
I was
Code.
saying
Hey, shout out
yeah,
Mars Code. Shout
Morse
out
code. That's what it is.
hey, shout out Chase, man. No, it wasn't Chase, it was I think it was Candace. All right. There we go. Mars Code. Okay.
Go to images. Okay,
Oh
pull
yeah,
up the
bro. You
first
getting it.
picture.
All right, let me say it
Now
real quick.
this is knocking. This is how you read the Morse code in the knocking.
Oh yeah, right. You going somewhere with this one. Hold on, let me put that
All right,
picture
now
up here.
go to SOS Sisters of the Struggle, which is the sister, the GD sisters. In the 7-4 camp, the GD codes is written by the sisters, and the sisters is the SOS.
Okay.
Sisters of the Struggle, GD.
So they
So
okay, here we go
you
right here.
so you got blue house and you got red house. We in the blue house, we in what we call the blues lodge. This is the musical family that sing the blues. This is your BB King, your Bobby Blue Bland, your Lead Belly, right? Your Howlin' Wolf. My father flipped his spot to Wolf. That's why my father wasn't a blues singer, because he needed to stay concealed so that he could conceal me when the time comes. Right? So see it say sisters of the struggle. You see the symbolism? You see the sevenfold, the GD?
Uh-huh.
Right. All this is related.
Yeah.
If you look for a picture of the women, of the females throwing up their signs, these is the SOS, sisters of the
Okay, I
struggle.
got you.
The SOS is the distress call.
Okay, I
You
got
could have
you.
just scrolled down the page. They would have came up.
Okay, I got you. Right here.
Keep scrolling. We got to find the good grimy 60 motherfucking fourth and Sangleman's type up in that area. The Inglewood.
Yeah, I gotta find them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Hold on, let me go back. Maybe they'll be up in this one. Yeah. 7-4. Somebody
See
know
Larry
something?
Hooper?
Yep. Ball, man, I'm telling you that.
All this.
See,
Okay,
this
now,
game bang.
when the SOS go out, listen, when the SOS go out, because they used to be called GD Queens. If you type in G
Okay,
Queen, you'll get a different response from the computer.
let's do it. Hey, that's a book that come up right here too when you type that in. Here you go, right here. Got like a symbol cover to what you got. Let me say that. GD Queens. Don't sleep. All right, let's see. Let's see. Right here. Queens. Oh yeah.
With the
Hey Rod, let me see. I don't see no picture of them, the actual women. Okay. When did Rod get cut out? Let's see. Oh yeah, Rod got cut out. Hold on, wait till he come back in. Hey, we're gonna get to them. We're gonna get. There you go, right there. All right, Rod, you got cut out. I think. Here we go. Here we go.
they kicked me.
Uh,
They
yeah,
literally, they literally kicked me out.
they messing with your mic too, cause like some of your voice is like cut out on some of your stuff, but like it's clear now. But they don't supposed to be doing that on. That's why I came to Screaming Yards, cause they don't do that. But I don't know what the heck's going on tonight. But hey, we was on that Mars code though. They still asking. They saying who invented Mars code.
Yeah, the Morse
This and
code
that.
SOS. Morse code led us to the SOS. This is our struggle. This is the struggle take us back on a backflip to GD Queens. Right? In order to have SOS, had to be activated off of BOS. That's a tiny tree of 1974. That laid the brothers of the struggle alliance between our nations. These the tribes slowly putting back the leadership so that we restore the people. Right? So when you're
Mhm.
looking at the code, SOS Go to Google as SOS distress signal, and then we're gonna pull up the Wikipedia page and read it for them. SOS distress signal. Now remember, we lost that C in maritime law, and they rescuing us under salvage rights. You gotta remember that part while they sending the alarm off about the SOS, which is a distress signal. Read that sentence to be good enough, Elder.
It says it has been used as a visual distress signal consisting of three short, three long, three short flashes of light, such as formed as a surviving mirror. Right. So it's like a free three flash, three short, three long, three short
Right.
flashes
That's
of
the
light.
Morse. Look, that's the Morse code they tell you when they say three flash, three flash. That's the Morse code. But then in some states said it's a mirror, right?
Yeah.
Keep reading it. Read it again.
It says SOS is still recognized as a standard distress signal that may be used with.
On the same. Go back to what you already read.
Oh, okay. It has been
Read that
used
again
as
because it says something about a
has-
mirror.
Yeah, it says a survival mirror, such as a form of a survival mirror, like to use the flash. It says it has
Right.
been used.
Now,
Yep.
in the science, anytime you see mirror, that means look at it in more than one direction.
Okay, go ahead.
Right.
Go
So
ahead.
the SOS is coming off of BOS flip, Brothers of the Struggle.
Okay.
Right. The BOS is a 13 over the Z. B is a 13 is a Queen Mother seal.
Okay.
The Queen Mother had to sign off on the agreement, and we're going to know her by the mirrors that we flip.
Okay.
Back to that, knocking on heaven's door.
Okay, I got you. Knocking on heaven's door.
It was the first one. Like,
Right here,
see
right
the
here,
6-point star on there. Yeah.
right?
This is not what you would call a religious book. This is a novel.
Go ahead.
But it's blatantly got the 6-point star on there, right? And it's a knocking on heaven's door.
Mm-hmm.
The name of the writer is Tracy Blum.
Okay.
Right? All right. So now Tracy means to trace something, follow this lead.
Okay.
Blum, right? BLOM. B flips 7, 13 flips 7, which is the master flips the loss to a win. Over a M is a mother flip. Is a 13 on a knockback. B knocks for M. Queen Mother knocks for the mother that's going to be the queen. Two sisters involved. Now, the symbolism of the book cover, green, I'm reading like a tarot.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right? If it's telling me that there's a mirror between the mother, the Queen Mother, and the queen that's going to rule, how am I going to know? It's telling me it's going to come through the family tree.
Okay, go ahead. I see it.
Right? The only way this can happen is I got to be on the other side when I throw out the message. Right? So that's the SOS, not find how we going to redeem, because this is the redemption, the peace stone. Right? Because the princesses and the prince are the ones that Pope gave orders to kill. Remember? The most violent for the past. Right? So kill the kings, the princes, and the people of the land with the bloody oath. So if I can redeem a prince and princesses on the family tree off of a step family flip, to a right foot, left foot, back and forth. That's a zigzag step, right? We see walking, we following the messages we got from Tukey on the sea walk, the zigzag flip, left, left, step right, left, right, step.
Okay.
So we are unraveling something from history that's passed down to us on the family tree that only somebody from the family tree is going to recognize as distinctively their own culture. Right? So the rapping, let's look at some of the slides I sent you. This often about spirit rapping. And this is where the spirit rapping comes in. One person knows is often right for the spirits who would convey their messages through a series of knocks and taps, which someone, either the medium or someone working with her, didn't interpret. All right, now this is the parameters. Don't go nowhere yet. This is the parameters of unraveling how do we use spirit knocking in our culture.
Go ahead, this fine.
Right? So you notice it say that the woman is often the medium. What is a medium? The go-between from two different energy fields in order to translate a message. Right? It say who would convey their messages through a series of knocks and taps. Now, the woman related back in the early days, this is where you get Madame Blavatsky, Ellen G. White, and Mary Baker Eddy prominently involved as the go-betweens for the message to be relayed into the future. We wasn't allowed to practice it, so Big Mama had coached these pale faces to tell us the message, and this is where we unraveled it at. So
they
you can see
you bad now, Rod, on your mic.
Yep. Yep.
They cutting you a bad.
Well, MG White.
Right there. Oh yeah, this right here, lady, right here, look like she got like a mulatto. Go ahead, go ahead. Now you clear though.
Many of them got their drop of blood. When they got the drop of blood, they was able to then download a higher consciousness. The side effect is they're going to suffer from epilepsy, fits, and many of them are going to be predisposed to using substance in order to cope with the overwhelming nature of a newly developed spiritual sense. So they're going to be like alcoholics. Most of them is alcoholics because that's the only way they can allow their body to relax when the spirit is stronger than the physical.
Okay.
Anyway, so they was doing spirit tapping. So this is the mediums, these sciences, Christian Science, Seventh-day Adventist, Theosophy. Then you had the male side, the Rudolf Steiner, the Franz Bardon. Then you had your Rudolf Steiners. All of them is relaying messages of where to find the key to reclaim our heritage, following the clues that we can put them all together. Now, this is Rudolf Steiner, and he was a student master, and he developed anthroposophy as a different science according to how he was able to receive information.
Oh yeah, they aging. Hey, the Lions Den. They aging and Smith. They messing up Rod, chopping this stuff up bad. Can y'all hear him clear? Yo, the audio. It say, "Oh, your audio cut off, Rod." Hey, go back, Rod. Hey, Rod.
Go out and come back in.
Yeah. They going hard, man. Whatever he about to say on this, they don't want us to learn that knock, that bump straight. They cutting it up bad, man. They chopping it. Yeah. Can y'all hear me clear though? All right, can you hear me? Yo. This is crazy. Hey, can y'all hear me? I say they can hear me. So mine clear. It's just they chopping rods up real bad. That's crazy.
Can you
You
hear
see it?
me?
Yes. Oh yeah, they playing games. Hey, what up, Roy? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you fine. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, now it's clear. What you did? Like it sound clear now.
I went out and
Yo.
came back in.
Oh yeah. So yeah.
All right, so
They say I'm
what we're
good, but
looking at,
go ahead. Go ahead.
we're trying to show the patterns from our culture put into the mainstream by people that wasn't us, right? But they really was because they say if you got one drop, right?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Nah, it's chopping
Okay,
up.
now
Yeah,
go to Google.
it's chopping up real bad still, but like like it's now it's clear. Now it's clear when you like go to Google and do what? Or
Look up. What was I finna say?
oh, it's good now. What the hell? Like shit's crazy.
Yeah, it's
Let's see.
throwing me off with these
Hey,
curveballs.
hey, but you clear as a bell right now, so I wonder what the heck going on, man.
I'm dropping this high science and it's frying this low ass frequency. That's what it is.
Yeah, something going on definitely because I can hear you real clear now. And then, like, soon as you start going in, it just cut. It just start sound like they did.
Look, that's them niggas over in Raven Rock playing games.
Oh yeah, you clear right now, clear as a bell. What you want me to look up?
Um, yeah, this has been throwing me off. The glitch has been throwing me off. Let me bag up. We was talking about the sciences, the rapping and tapping, and we was going from mostly European blood. I want to type in drop of blood doctrine. Did you hear it? One drop of blood doctrine.
Yeah. Like it's still chopping though. You said word, world.
One drop, one drop of blood doctrine.
Okay.
That documentary, the doctrine.
Man, I can't hear nothing you saying, man. That shit's cutting. Can y'all hear him? Damn. Like you said, documents or something where you cut it out.
I
Right.
said doctrine.
Yo. I got you. Said doctrine. I think that's what the fuck you said. Damn, my shit froze, bro. Hey, my phone freezing and everything too. Can you hear me, Rod? Hey, Rod, can you hear me? Yo, they fucking with my shit, bro. Yo, hey, Rod, you see it? Dang, man, did it stop? Hey, can y'all hear me out there? Okay, there you go, right there, Rod.
Can you hear me?
Yo.
Can you
Yeah,
hear
I
me?
got you right there. Yeah.
You see what this say?
Yeah.
Read
The
it.
one drop of blood legal principle for racial classification that was prominent in the 20th century United States. It's assert that anyone with even one ancestry of black ancestry, one drop of black blood is considered black, Negro, or colored in historical terms. That shit crazy. The one drop was legally all right. Oh yeah,
So if it's the
you
one drop
Negro.
of blood doctrine, to be able to carry the codes into the future, the ultimate download would come from somebody that's close in proximity to where I'm from, and they would look European and had a drop of blood which would be displayed. They they giving
Bro,
us business tonight, Elder.
oh yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Like
Can
they
you
let
hear
you
me?
be yeah, like hey, when you ain't dropping nothing, you just talking calm, they let you talk. But then as soon as you go to talking about something, they blur it up.
Yeah,
They got the supercomputer on us, man. They got that supercomputer on us. It's crazy,
yeah, that's
man. Like,
them Negroes in Raven Rock with their little remote controls. Lay over there giggling.
yeah, they laughing like they rolling on the ground right now, man. They drink. We got moves for everything though. But you talk about the one drop of blood. Hey, you know what? Maybe let's do this. Maybe let me just get out of this and just bring that screen, stop sharing the screen and see. Let me see if that make a difference. Hey, so you okay? All right, there go Roy.
They
All right,
kicking,
look at
they
that. See that?
kicking this in the head, ain't they?
See now it's clear now. Go ahead. Let me see how they
I feel
do.
like George Jefferson ain't that a kick in the head?
Look now that shit talking clear. Go ahead.
Okay,
These
so
mothers.
we talking about the history of hip hop spanning back from spirit knocking in the early 1900s. Now remember, Noble Drew Ali had to set a timer. Type in Detroit Voodoo Cult of Islam 1923, I think it was.
Hey, your voice sound clear. Then when I share the screen, that's when they start chopping. Let me try that again. All right, hold on. Let's try to see if it do it. Like when you was just right there, it's clear. So I don't know what these. Oh shit, hold up. Man, damn, I hope they don't pull up. Hold on just a second. All right, yeah. it right here. Yeah, now it's clear, right? Well, ain't not sharing
Yeah.
the screen, so I don't know. Okay, try this again.
So Voodoo Cult Detroit is to come up with an old newspaper article. We have to look at the images.
So, hey, say that again. Say Voodoo Detroit
Voodoo
something.
Cult, Voodoo Cult of Islam, Detroit.
Voodoo and Islam.
It was a newspaper type newspaper article.
Right here. This right here. This is the newspaper article. Right, is that it right there?
It looked like it. Can you download it and see if you can blow it up?
I got you. Uh, is this right? Or is it the one with Master Farad Muhammad on the front? I'm gonna just download all three of them and then we can blow them up.
No,
Hold
it's
on.
before
I
Master
think it's gonna
Fire
be one of
Muhammad.
these. Okay, I got you. I got you. I'm downloading all of them so we can blow them up. Oh, I'm pretty sure one of these is the one. Master Farad Muhammad. Hold on. All right. They got Farrakhan on one. Hey, shout out Minister Louis Farrakhan. I like Minister Louis Farrakhan.
Minister was the one who came with what we call the musical key. And the musical
Mm-hmm.
key
Let's blow him up.
was the musical master who sacrifices his music career for a spiritual pursuit.
Yeah, he still can sing, Mr. Minister Louis Farrakhan. Oh, they ain't gonna let us see what it say on now. Blur it out. This is leader of coat, emit swing at home, altar. That's kind of, that ain't it. Yeah, it's still gonna have it so well we can't even read it, bro. But let me go back and see if
Hmm
they got some on the site where it says nah, it ain't the Wallace D. Fraud one. This is gotta be maybe this one.
You know what?
Priest barbaric coat.
Go to Google. Go back to the main page on Google with the same search.
Say that again.
Go back to the
What you
all
said?
page with the same search. Okay, go up to the top where it say Detroit, Michigan newspaper. Take
Okay.
out Detroit, Michigan newspaper and put Claude Green behind it. Take the end
Claude.
off too.
Claude Green. He was a mobile science guy.
Yep.
Shooting, stabbing, his fatal. Damn, this is crazy. Nineteen. Hold on, I'm gonna find. Let me see real quick. This on Christian Muslim related. Claude Green.
Scroll down and see if you see a
Right here.
Wikipedia page on it.
This might be it right here, Rod. The continued evolution of Islam. Voodoo. Hold up. Let's see if this it. Alright, uh, 19. No, no, this right here is something about Elijah Muhammad. Let's see. Oh, it says something about Claude Green up in here.
There you go right
Let's see
there.
the wrong. Where you see that? Right at the bottom right here.
I've seen his name. Let me see.
Roger Robert Allen. Senior editor.
No, that's about the
Mm.
journal. Go back.
Oh, it might be in this one. You might have seen it in this one. Hold up. All right. Claude Green. Like I seen his name. Right up in here somewhere. Marcus Garvey. Yeah, but it said something about him stabbing a guy. He stabbed.
Yep, that's it.
I'm talking about not up in this part, but it was in another part that I seen by him stab. It's supposed to have been in this particular
Go
picture.
back out and read what it said under the part you clicked.
Uh, it says Claude Green shooting and stabbing fatal. All right, let me click on this one. Voodoo quote. It's got to be over here. Yeah.
It'd be better if you could blow it up. I can't see it, so I can't help you do those looking on there.
See if it let me do it like this. Shit. Damn. Hold up. It's gonna try to make me download some cookies or something. I can't do that. Hold on, I can find it. Hold up. It says Noble Drew Ali. Free corner. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. I know it's in this hold up. Why won't it let me blow it up? Hey, Robot, if hit that like, hit that subscribe button, man. We trying to get it together right here. No, me and Raw, we go off the dome, man. He just called me 2 hours ago. We said let's do it, man. Trying to get it together, man. South side.
Go back, Elder. This is just getting too complicated.
Make some witness, Washington. Their feds on the street treated the white man with. Oh yeah, these boys going in. Hold up, all right, hold up. Yeah, but what like people still going in on the Mars knock because we got sidetracked on the Mars knock. What you got on the Mars like the knock Mars knock connected with the people with the knock and conjure? They keep on asking about
This is related.
Okay,
So the Claude Green conjure sacrifice was a ritual self-sacrifice for it was gonna come out as a conjure sacrifice.
Okay.
Right. Which is a Skeleton Key soundtrack song.
Dude, right here, they caught no that name. His name Greg.
No, that ain't him. Okay, so let's just fast track it a little bit out to go back to just me and you.
Yeah, because they get like they ain't cutting out when we just me and you of it, so I can hear you clear. All right, yeah. That now go ahead.
Okay, so what we talking about in the early days of spirit knocking? They used to knock the tables when they was talking to the spirits. They said that back then this was a fraud, right? And that it wasn't true. But they didn't understand
like
it was a right. It's a conjure taking place. When they knocking frequency, when hip hop comes, we begin to see the beginnings of hip hop more with the last poets, with Pygmy Mark, right? Came out of New Orleans and roasting and toasting. It became Signifying when it became battle rap. It's Signifying. Okay. So when he tell you way down in the jungle deep, a Signifying monkey stepped on a badass lion's feet. The monkey is a jokester. He playing jokes on the lion and don't play.
Okay.
Right? That's Rafiki and the Lion King.
Right. Go ahead. I'm with you.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, then they was beating on the tables to relay a message into the future posterity.
Okay.
When the hip hop is birthed, we just had the 50-year anniversary of hip hop.
Okay.
Every group name, every artist name, every title to every song, and every genre that evolves out of the original rapping and tapping into a musical form, we are filtering the spirit messages music and able for the chiefs that's to come through the music. So they say put it on the drum. You
Okay.
remember Baba was reading the Hadith as an answer about Muhammad when they were saying music was forbidden in Islam.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
he showed them the Hadith where Muhammad said, go get the duffs. The
Yeah.
duffs in Arabic is the drums,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
Bilal represents the vocals that's sung from the minaret,
Okay, go ahead. You going in.
calling a prayer called the Adhan.
Okay.
They changed it under the turnaround to conceal the feminine moon goddess, and the moon goddess is the goddess of the night. The goddess of the night is passed off as the harlot, right? So they call her the scarlet harlot because she's the devil in the red dress. But she's really no devil at all. She's been demonized.
Okay.
Right? So now we're talking about one of the sisters. We know we ain't talking Oye, because she's blue.
Okay.
Right? And Yemiya, purple, and Oshun is gold.
Okay.
So this is the story in the Wizard of Oz when one of the witches, the house landed on her.
Okay, go ahead. I remember.
Right? So the house landed on the one who had on what? The ruby red slippers. Right? Now which brings us to what was concealed in the ruby red slippers was the red shoes of the Moors.
Okay, go ahead. I'm with you.
The shoes of the Moors was a very specific type of shoe, and the dye that they used was human blood. Michael Jackson told us it was blood on the dance floor. Right? And Tupac told us in Ghost it was blood on the walls from the murder scene. Somebody got slaughtered. Who was the first revolution? Do you remember?
Say that again. You cut out.
Who was the first person to die in the revolution?
The first person to die in the Indian Revolution. I don't know. What you got on that?
The American Revolution. It was Crispus Attucus.
Okay, yeah, I heard that before.
Remember?
Go ahead. I remember. Yeah.
Because they wrote the Constitution in his blood.
Yeah. That's right. We talked about that on the last tape.
He got shot in the doorway.
Okay.
Coming out of his house. Getting ready to rally the troops to war.
Okay.
When they shot him, it put blood on the wall and blood on the floor.
Okay.
Right? So the checkerboard is the floor.
Okay.
Checkers is the red and black floor.
Okay.
And chess is the black and white floor.
That's right.
So from the flying kings on the checkerboard to the king and the queen on the chessboard, it's a whole different game at the next level. That's what it means. There's a whole different game at the next level. They will murder your ass if they know you trying to come across the dance floor, the checkerboard floor of the Moorish lodges and the Masonic lodges to reclaim the key to the kingdom. Okay. But Nobuju Ali said that the angel came and took the key away. That's the SOS knocked off the Peace Stone Nation.
That's right. Go ahead.
The key was the P.
Okay.
The P flips to a 9. The 9 flips to a 6. The 6 turns to the lowercase b, but it flips backwards to a lowercase d. Okay. Right? This is called the flip around. It's the butterfly flips as you go through them. The butterfly effect causes a Mandela effect.
Okay.
Now, in order for any of this to be true, coming out the Blue House, we have to have somebody that matches the Mandela effect, which
Go
takes
ahead.
us to the mother of the Blue House, Winnie Hoover.
Okay. Okay. I got you.
Okay,
Larry
now
Hoover
she
wife.
got to get the rub from Khadijah Farrakhan. So let's see if we can find an image of them together. Type in Winnie Hoover and Maria and Khadijah Farrakhan. For those don't know, Winnie Hoover is the Hoover. I think they've been married 50 years. That's little Larry Mama. Now, in order to make the butterfly effect comes to a excuse me.
Still there?
In order to make the butterfly effect turn into a Mandela effect, to get the message from Mama Bear. And the symbol is Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is Pooh Bear, right? That's the honey bear, right? So the honey bear is the air. Did you type it in, Elder?
Yeah. Her name spelled like not Winnie. Winnie spelled like Winnie.
Winnie
Yeah.
Hoover, Hoover. Okay, so what happens is if Mother Khadijah can get both sides of the mirror, remember in the knocking on the SOS, you had to flip the mirrors. In the Blue House is two sisters, which is two off the blue.
Uh-huh.
Name with the same name. It's called a namesake. And the namesake flips the name knock. And the knock comes in as a knock back on both sides of the butterfly. You got a wing.
Mm-hmm.
Did you find it?
I don't know. I didn't find a picture with both of them together, but I did find a picture of them separate.
Okay. Put in Winnie Mandela and Khadijah Muhammad. See if you get a picture of them together. Because anybody that's in Chicago would know that Winnie Hoover know Mother Khadijah personally. If they ain't from Chicago, they might not know that, and I would need that receipt. Because I know it's a picture of them together because I've seen it.
This might be okay. We got Mandela and Khadijah.
Everybody in South Africa know that Winnie Mandela was called the Queen Mother of South Africa. While Nelson was doing his 27 years, she was in the grime of the streets putting in work, fighting apartheid. Right? So her struggle with her husband being incarcerated wrongfully for all of those years is the mirror struggle to Winnie Hoover. The struggle is the same. That's how you activate this Mandela effect.
Okay, I see exactly what you're saying. That's fine.
So, similarly situated circumstances. Both of these Winnies' husband has been held as political prisoners for prolonged periods of time. Both of them carry the name Winnie, which flips in. We can't see what you're looking at.
Oh, you can't see it? Damn, hold up. Is that Farrakhan look kissing? Man, hold up. I hope that other brother's wife, man. What kind of? Oh, let me get this. You can't see my screen? What's
No,
going
we
on
can't.
right
We
here?
can't see nothing but me and you.
All right, hold on. My bad. Okay, let's try this. I thought I was sharing it. All right. Okay. Yeah, that ain't Farrakhan kissing Wendy, is it? That's crazy.
That's the
Which
picture we need right there. I think it might be
right
the
here?
first one.
Oh, this
No.
one right here. This one right here. I
Yep,
already
there they
saved
go
it already.
together.
Yeah, I saved it already.
So we see she met Winnie Mandela,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So this flips the mirrors on the blue. See, she got on blue,
Mm-hmm.
but what Mother Khadijah got on?
Purple,
And purple is a combination of what two colors?
blue, and green.
No, red.
Yeah, blue and red. Blue and red.
Yeah. Okay, now, this is the Mandela effect to flip the switch on the blue house,
Okay.
right? So we spirit knocking. And the spirit knocks shows these clues for us to follow the mirrors, follow the breadcrumbs in
Okay.
order to see the message unfold in reality that we getting off of the music.
Yeah.
Let's go to the back to the folder and look at some of the early pioneers of this genre of cultural enrichment we call hip hop. We're
I
gonna
got you.
find some anomalies that we need to be questioning about these individuals. the
What's the pictures you want me to pull? Oh, you want me to pull up these?
early the
Uh,
early hip hop artists,
I got you.
right
I
around
got
up
you.
in here. Okay, pull
Okay.
up Gil Scott Heron.
Okay, I got you. DJ Cool, Gil Scott, Jam Master. Hold up.
It's a
Let me
I think
go
it was a
to.
is that Gil Scott?
Boom, boom, boom. Okay, go back. There you go, right
Okay,
there.
this is a little brief bio of this brother who knew his native status, knew he was organic to the land, and he was a Hayoka code flipping priest using
Okay.
the entertainment industry to deliver messages like the revolution will not be televised because that shit gonna play the fuck out on social media,
Go ahead.
right? So it's a
Yep.
Gil Scott Heron was an American jazz poet, singer, musician, and author known primarily for his works as a spoken word performer in the 70s and 80s,
Mm-hmm.
right? So go to YouTube and type in Gil Scott Heron ghetto code.
Man, whatever you was trying to touch on that Mars code shit, they didn't want you to put that out because now
That's
they letting you talk.
because that's going to tell you how to read military messages in the public. And that's why they didn't want us to go over it. I already know what it's about. Morse
Yeah,
code is how the military talk. And when you understand how to read tarot, you can see them knocking in your tarot reads through you to get a message to somebody else. They don't want you, they don't want me explaining how it works.
yeah. That part right there, they start messing with you bad. Now you clear. As long as you ain't talking about that part, now you clear.
Gil Scott Heron ghetto code. Now,
Right here.
um,
That dash. Yeah, they ain't gonna play the sound or nothing. So
yeah, so this
yeah.
is so they can go back and listen to it. In here, he's given what's called a primer lesson that there is an unspoken code in the hood that the chiefs know. That's what this is about. right? And through the drum, we can tell the story and pass the messages on how to recover from the deficit if we listen to the music with a keen ear,
Oh yeah, that's
right?
fire.
So let's go back to another founder of hip hop.
I got you.
Pull up
Melly
Pig Meat
Mel.
Markham.
I got you. I got you.
We're gonna go to Melly Mel next. We got to get Pig Meat Markham and Blowfly out the way first.
I got you. I ain't never heard of these cats. But now I do. Now I heard of them.
So Pig Meat Markham was real big when I was about 4, 5 years old. And the skit that was most famous was "Here come the judge, here come the judge, order in the court, order in the court." Yeah, I have McChicken, no, a double cheeseburger and a large drink and side of fries with that. We didn't mean that kind of order. It's a skit, a parody skit, spoken word.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, this is the cusp or the crowning of hip hop. It's starting to be born at this time.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Blowfly. Let's go to Blowfly. This Pygmy Markham too. Blowfly was the original rapper
Go ahead.
that did his whole career was based on spitting rhymes. Now, Clarence Henry Reid was an American musician, songwriter, and producer, also known by the stage name and alternate persona Blowfly. He released over 25 parody albums as Blowfly and another 3 albums as Clarence Reid. Right? Now, notice when he got to 25, he changed his name.
Yeah.
2 and 5 makes 7. But a 2 is an upside down 5, and 5 is an upside down 2 on the flip.
Okay.
Right? Then he did 3 albums as Clarence Reid. That's a 2-bar cane flip off of a Third World Knock on the Blue House off of Blowfly.
Go ahead. I'm with you.
All right. So Blowfly, you can go to YouTube. Not right now, Elder, but the people that's watching can go to YouTube to do background study on hip hop. You can listen to Blowfly. They got a lot of his stuff on there.
Fire.
Okay, now we get into the birth of hip hop with a guy named Kool Herc. They call him Grandmaster Kool Herc. Clive Campbell, better known by his stage name DJ Kool Herc or Grandmaster Kool Herc, is a Jamaican American DJ who is credited with contributing to the development of hip hop music in the Bronx, New York in the 1970s.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right? So he is one of the main breakbeat developers over with spoken word as the backdrop.
Okay.
All right. Then we can go to Grandmaster Cool C.
Flash. Mail. Oh, that might be him right there.
Damn.
Grandmaster Cool C. Curtis. Hold up. It's gotta be one of them. This only ones I got. Grandmaster Flash. Curtis
This might
Blow.
be him. Blow
Curtis
that up.
Blow. Oh, Curtis Blow. That's what you told me. Okay. Right.
No, this Grandmaster Cool C. They call him Grandmaster Cass.
Oh, Curtis Brown. That's his name.
Yeah. I can blow it up so we can read it.
Okay, I got you.
Curtis Brown, born April 18th, 1960, better known by the stage name Grandmaster Cass or Casanova Fly. Now remember, Blowfly right? So we putting some B's in the air.
Fly.
Casanova comes back up under Tupac as Casanova the Don. Casanova the Don is a character artist who delivers cold flips as Tupac,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So Grandmaster Caz, I notice he's a Grandmaster, is an American rapper, songwriter, and DJ. He was a member of a hip hop group called the Cold Crush Brothers from 1979 to the mid 80s. He's best known as the uncredited main writer of Big Bank Hank's rap on the Sentinel 1979 hip hop single, The Sugar Hill Gang, Rapper's Delight. Right? Show him a picture of him because he's still around. All right. Then you had Grandmaster Flash. Everybody in New York know who he is. Joseph Sadler, popularly known by his stage name Grandmaster Flash, is an American DJ and producer. He created a DJ technique called the quick mix theory. This technique serviced the breakdancer and the rapper by elongating the drum breaks through the use of duplicate copies of vinyl, or basically what they call cutting and scratching.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, now what he's doing, they call it locking you in a beat with your rap. By looping the break beat, the beat has to be broke by the vocal, because you're not going to change up the arrangement of the entirety of the song. You're going to loop the break beat, but you're going to use two turntables to do it, cutting and scratching.
Yeah.
Right? Then you got Grandmaster Flash. Grandmaster Melly Mel. These the fathers of hip hop. Melvin Glover, better known by his stage name Grandmaster Melly Mel, is an American rapper who was the lead vocalist and songwriter of Grandmaster Fast and the Furious 5. Let him see the picture of the man. He's still around. Right? Recently, him and Grandmaster C was on the project with some more artists, and they still got bars. Now, who else we got up here, Elder?
We got this lady right here.
Sylvia Robinson, best known by her song Pillow Talk in the disco era. Sylvia Robinson, May 29th, 1935, born to September 29th, 2011. Some odd numbers. Was an American singer, record producer, and record label executive. Robinson achieved success as a performer on 2 R&B chart toppers as half of Mickey and Sylvia with the 1957 single Love is Strange and her solo record Pillow Talk in 1973. She later became known for her work as founder and CEO of the hip-hop label Sugar Hill Records, which was the first actual large-scale record label for hip-hop outlet. Now, remember when we went to Spirit Knocking, you needed the woman had to be the medium. That means she had to get in the music industry and open the door for him.
Go ahead.
Right? And she didn't let the GDs in the door. Off of SOS Knock to a Sister in Red. Remember we was talking about the red dress earlier?
Yeah.
You see her?
Yeah.
That's not an accident or coincidence. Right? So Sylvia also put out the first female rap artist who later became known to us as Angie Stone as part of a rap group.
As in P Stones.
Right. And Angie mean angel. Yeah. And the P Stone angel was Chief Malik Angel Bay.
Wow. Go ahead.
Right. So these are the tribes women in his clan knocking from the past into the future, using musical arrangements to deliver the message, using hip hop as the vehicle of communication. And these hip hop artists are only news reporters. They just reporting to the chiefs what the media, the controlled narrative, won't report or
Fire,
won't report accurately.
fire, Rod.
Fake
Fire,
news. Donald J. Trump,
fire.
right? So who else we got up here? Let's see who else we got in the file.
We got okay. That was boom,
The
boom,
last
boom.
poets. Go back to that.
Okay, I got you.
The last poets. I think they on the song called "On the Corner" with Common out of Chicago. The last poet are several groups of poets and musicians who rose from the late 1960s African American civil rights movement, Black nationalism. The
Mm-hmm.
name is taken from a poem by the South African revolutionary Kiopasete, I can't say his name, who believed he was in the last era of poetry before guns would take over. What he's talking about in the culture is that if we can't get the response through the music and the poetry is the expression on the drum as the griot talks, the tribesmen listen and the chiefs draw up a strategy. And the strategy would incorporate the messages from the chiefs across the land in order to refine that message to tell the people exactly what's been taking place. So the
Hey, so
last
the rap
poets
battle.
believe, yeah. So the
Go
last
ahead.
poets believed, or the guy that they named the last poets after, the revolutionary from South Africa, that at this point in time, if these words don't get it, we go into the gun. Remember, Martin Luther King also said
Yep.
to the media that he wasn't sure that nonviolence was the way,
Yeah. Go ahead. Let's
right?
get it.
And he was thinking about changing his strategy, but he had to give the strategy he had used until that point an opportunity to determine its usefulness. Dr. John Henry Clark said that we wasn't worried about if Martin failed because we had big badass Malcolm X,
That's right.
right? But Malcolm X ended up doing something called running a red herring. Type it in on Google. Running the red herring. When the heat get hot on the chief, it's always the chief willing to take the heat for the rest of the clan. This go back to the conjured sacrifice to Claude Green. Now, in order to prove that the enemy is within the ranks of the melanated got to be infiltrated by melanated. So you form what's an all melanated organization. And then you can see that the enemy is within. Read that.
A red herring fraction is a logical facility.
Red,
What's
the
that word
red
right there?
herring fallacy
Where
is
some
a
people present.
logical fallacy where someone presents irrelevant information in an attempt to distract others from a topic that's being discussed, often to avoid a question or shift the discussion in a new direction. Right? This is how it's used in debate terminology. But when you use it on the football field, it's called running a decoy. Right? So type in running the decoy and see if it'll tell us what it means.
All right. Running the decoy.
Now I have to scroll down a little bit.
luring
Read
into a
up.
trap. Luring
Read it
into
so
a
the
trap.
people can hear it. I can't see it. It's too little.
Sometime intended onto luring into a trap. Especially artificial birds usually attract live birds within shooting ranges. So it's like the lower it's like
Mm-hmm.
this lure them to like it's like on Nubaru they got this hologramic technology that makes it appear more than one spot. So it'll look like it's like a
Okay, now
decoy. Yeah, go ahead.
go to 48 laws of power. Use bait if necessary.
Oh shit, what the fuck is that? All right.
So in military strategy, in this case, we playing fifth dimensional chess because it's spiritual warfare. So we use spiritual means to combat it. Right. Law number 8: make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. It's always preferable to make your opponent come to you, as they would have to abandon their plans and strategies in the process, lure them in, and then attack. This prevents you from ever reacting to your opponents. Instead, they have to react to you, right?
Okay.
So to bait somebody, the reason he changed his name to El Hajj Malik El Shabazz is as soon as he named himself Malik, they thought he was declaring himself as the chief that was going to reclaim the land as the king of the land,
Okay.
right? And they didn't want him to do that. So the Dirty Moors pushed the button. This proves who the dirty players is and that the Nation of Islam has been infiltrated.
Okay.
And once they all went after Malcolm, that told Elijah everything he needed to know about the traitors.
Okay.
Right now, he have to figure out who gonna replace Malcolm before Malcolm run the red herring. So Malcolm picked a guy named Lewis Walcott. Why did he pick him?
Why?
He was a musician.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. You going
As a
somewhere.
musician, he was known as the charmer, right?
Okay.
But the people who knew him said that his yes mean yes and his no mean no.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Malcolm said, bring him to me. Let me meet him.
Okay.
Right. So they brought the minister to Malcolm. Ironically, his wife at the time, her name is Betsy Ross, the mother of the nation.
That's right.
Right? Because the one who sews the flag is the mother of the nation.
That's right.
And they said the flag was sold by who?
Betsy Ross.
And we know that to be a fallacy. So what did it mean? It wasn't true back then, but it was true of the one who would carry the flag for our redemption at the end.
Okay, go ahead.
Only this is just a clue to follow in order to locate the Grand Matriarch at the shrine of the Black Madonna, which is going to give us the clues we need. So when Malcolm do the press conference, he said that the Nation of Islam is thoroughly infiltrated by the New York police and the FBI.
Go ahead. I remember that.
Then he gave a list of dirty players in the nation, in the public, and said, I'm not saying nothing that the police don't know. The police gave me the information.
Right.
Right?
Go
So
ahead.
this tell the street guys, Bumpy Johnson, that that he was right the whole time, that they was finna try to put a hit on the messenger. But if he seemed to break from the messenger, then they would follow him because they believed that he was more influential over the nation than the messenger.
Yeah.
But he knew, just like the messenger knew, that he's influential over some, but he's not influential over the whole nation because they not really following MGT, They not really following Elijah. They following Claire.
Go ahead.
So whatever Malcolm do, the MGT know who Claire is, and that she's going to have to pass the torch to the next generation in order for us to escape the matrix. So the musicians that came in, Run DMC, what was their opening statement? Kings from Queens. From Queens come kings. We raising hell like the class when the school bell ring. The king will be praised or hell will be raised. Them suckers tried to phase us, but we won't be phased.
Go ahead.
Right? So they came in off hard times, spreading just like the flu. Watch out, homeboy. Don't let this catch you. Right? Then they told us 2 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to say some MC rhymes. Right? So Run DMC come in on the heels of a guy named Curtis Blow, the first superstar of hip hop.
Go ahead.
Curtis Blow took what the Grandmaster, what the Sugar Hill Gang did to the next level. Right? So Curtis Blow, rapping basketball, is also telling us to watch that sport. Because in basketball, we are going to have some messages that's going to be knocked from chiefs that's playing in sports that's going to tell us a different story than what they're telling us in the music.
Go ahead.
Because this is the only way we can find the dirty players. We needed a dog in every fight.
Go ahead.
Right? So from Curtis Blow to Run DMC, you had some interim hit songs in the medium. And you had every area had their local artists that was the sensation in their area. When hip hop first came out, you remember Tupac's song Old School?
On the Tupacalypse album?
Yeah.
First?
Wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way.
Yeah. I think I remember that.
Right. Because he's telling you that hip hop is predicated upon history being interrupted from repetitive destruction.
Go ahead.
Right. So when he going through, he say people used to scream Brooklyn in the house and to lose their mind.
Yeah.
Right. And remember, you got KRS-One. Right. He not one of my favorite teachers, but he's one of the GOATs in the nation of 5% teachers.
Go ahead.
Right? Because he's able to communicate to New Yorkers at a higher level of consciousness than very many other ones can.
Go ahead.
So that he can use the local lingo to teach the youth on the beat.
Right, go ahead. I'm with you.
Right? Then you have East Coast influence in LA.
Okay.
When West Coast rap emerged, they called it gangster rap. It's a different culture in the Wild Wild West.
Okay.
They rules are not the same as our rules over here in the Midwest or in the East.
That's right.
Right? So when they go by their rules, their musical expression sounds harder than the musical expression of most people from the East Coast. But it's one thing that we overlooking. The first so-called gangster rapper to be big in the industry name was Cool G Rap.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Cool G Rap, Black Gorilla Family. Right? Now we talking George and Jonathan Jackson. We talking about the code of a soldier. Right? So all these different arts are telling us the struggle, but none told us as clearly as the outlaw himself, Thug Life, Mr. Tupac.
Yes, sir.
But before Tupac, it was supposed to be a rapper by the name of Paris. But he became more useful to the cause as a banking investor for the artist who was being undercut. And this is the commercial for your VMix production on all of you artists. Get your stocks up in the VMix evolution so that we can wage a revolution. White diamonds and gold, baby. That's all we want. Send us on home off a Big Suge flip from a Tupac nation. Anyway, getting carried away with the product.
They flip it crazy. Hey, we about 14 minutes out. You want to take some questions? Because a couple people got questions. Like but I don't know about that Mars code joint. They blocking that hard, man. They was about to. Hey, drop y'all questions in there, man. We 2 minutes. We almost 2 hours in. Man, Raw. Every time you come on, you give me something else that I learn. I learn something every time, every single time, bro. Like that knock joint, I'm gonna go do more investigation on that knock because I know it's something with that knock because they ain't just knocking on the large door and they ain't doing all.
No, you remember in high school we used to beat on the tables.
Yeah.
We was answering the spirit knocks from the early 1900s.
Yeah.
Once you start beating on the table, you get the frequency that they was putting into the freak. It gets to download now.
Okay.
Your ability to read your right brain, artistic creativity is the only way that you'll be able to access it. Right? So once we was able to access it, somebody beating on the table, it triggered somebody else to rap.
Yeah.
Right? And then we came from the heart with the wind instrument of the chest, a Bobby McFerrin flip. Right? Beatboxing. Fat boys. Skinny boys. Right? We talking the history of the art. And art imitates life. If you can read the art, the people can tell you what's going on across the land in real life. It's a women's revolution in hip hop right now. The next big star is a basketball player from Memphis.
Go ahead. Glow, you talking about Glow? Young Glow? What her name is?
The girl that just won the championship, the college championship from Memphis.
Okay, all right. You talking about
remember her father got killed when she was a baby.
Okay.
Right? And then they was talking all that trash about her and stuff when she did it, but when they did it, it was all right. Right? She got bars.
Okay.
And she got a story to tell. You put the two together, then you got the heart of the people. The women finna hear hip hop. The 50 Sisters, you don't even see them coming, but they all in the emerging stages of their career. But these girls about to take the genre and they about to start teaching the way we were supposed to be taught in hip hop before the industry hijacked it. It's no secret to anybody that's in our community that do their research that the industry ran by more Zionist Jews under the banner or under the cover of these three-letter organizations, ADL and JDL, right? They the ones run Hollywood. Used to. Hollyweird is gone now. Now you're going back to independent studios of filmmakers that's giving you products of substance.
Like Tyler Perry Studios in Atlanta.
He haven't made his full evolution yet because his next phase is to make epic motion pictures that uplift the people in the culture. But he had to go around his elbow to get to his thumb, as Noble Drew Ali said.
Go ahead.
Right. So once he do this, now he's in the position he can start rewriting the narrative in the production field of movies.
Yeah.
Right. If you go back to Tupac at the beginning of Thug Life, he was doing an interview on MTV Raps with 5 Freddy.
Okay, yeah.
And he said that he was starting to get into the music industry and he was starting to get into movies. He said that the people in the movie industry was trying to trap him with the contracts, but he didn't say contracts. He said they doing to the same thing in the music and TV industry as an actor as they doing the music as an entertainer.
Yeah.
Right. So this is how you expose who the dirty players is. You go send somebody in, you need a dog in every fight.
Yeah.
All the time he using his career to try to cross the land unmolested by the entity that realized that was going on too late, and they created something called the hip hop police.
Yeah, go ahead. I got arrested by them before.
The hip hop police is a subsection of COINTELPRO who was assigned to the artists like Tupac, Chuck D, Professor Griff, Ice Cube. The hip hop police was assigned to follow and monitor them making moves behind the scenes as they use the industry as a cover.
Hey, I got arrested by them people, man. The night I was
a lot
with
of people
Hurricane.
think they're a myth.
No, I got arrested by them people. They was following Hurricane around.
Mm-hmm.
He was watching. Had about $6 million. He had got a lot of money then for them ringtones and stuff. They were following him around in the unmarked car, and then I guess I was following him, but I was like in a raggedy car, and my tail light was busted out, right? So they thought they saw 3 dudes in the car following Hurricane. They like, damn, these dudes must finna rob. They thought I was finna rob Hurricane. So they pulled me over, right? That dude was able to run my name in a whole nother state and get me arrested for a fucking seatbelt ticket. All right, so we didn't have nothing on us or nothing. They just we sat there for like 2 hours for them running my name in different states. And they ran all 3. Yep.
They don't have to run your name in different states. If you got a warrant anywhere on the land, they got something called the National Crime Information Center that was created as a venture from the FBI and Department of Justice to give law enforcement access to each other's database by putting it into a central database.
That's what happened to me.
So all warrants, your warrant come up, your fingerprints come up faster, everything is faster now. Remember, you used to be dead wrong, get fingerprinted, take a week to come back, but they can't hold you longer than 72 hours without charging you.
Yeah, see.
So you be having warrants out, they be to let you go before your fingerprints come back.
Man, but I'm gonna tell you, down in Dallas, they said it was 24 hours, right? If these people don't come, 72 hours, they don't come get you, right? They waited to the last freaking hour, like the 72 hour. Well, I was about to get ready to get out. I'm thinking I'm about to get out, and then they said, "Oh, nah, nigga, we here to pick you up and take you." I said, "Oh man, this is crazy, bro."
Yeah, they always come at the last hour.
Yeah, they got me
That's
good.
Johnny come lately, as Farrakhan called me. At the last hour is always somebody to come rescue you from the motherfucking freedom, ain't it?
Yeah, it took me straight to jail from that jail. I said, man, yeah, I want a seatbelt ticket, man. I'm telling you.
So the movie Warriors was a script with instructions for the clans.
Okay, go ahead.
It was reenacted as a parody in Vibe magazine as an East Coast West Coast war. The East Coast West Coast war was called what you would call a media contrivance in order to defame the artists, right? And so it was Quincy Jones magazine, right? And Quincy Jones was the one who was given the cover for Tupac to get the information out to the rest of the chiefs on the land that understand what's going on.
Okay.
A lot of us didn't understand it until we translated the music in different ways, how our tribal construct, a lot like I'm reading it from a Mississippian point of view.
Okay.
Right. But a guy from New Orleans, he's going to read it from New Orleans Mardi Gras point of view, the spirit of Madame Laveau and all of this type of energy. They know they read it different, but they're going to come up with the same message.
Mm-hmm.
Haitian Jack was instrumental. Remember, Jack is the short for Joaquin. Joaquin is the other pillar. Boaz is one, Joaquin is the other.
Okay.
This is the two pillars that you beat from pillar to post when you bumping a motherfucker straight.
Okay. Go ahead.
Right? If he can bump straight off the one, Joaquin, the blue house, and two, Boaz, the red house, the sacred clown, he gonna bump straight wherever you send him.
That's right.
Every one of us had a father figure that gave us the bop.
Okay.
What that mean is they say, check out how I taught my son how to be, see if he bumps straight. And then they pass you on to other men in the clan at a distance where you under their observation to determine your status as one of the chiefs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then you say you have to discover who is your Tubal Cain in order for you to find out who was your teachers.
Okay. Okay.
They ain't gonna tell you who they is, but you gonna discover it as you discover yourself. As your higher self unfold, your path unfold. As your path unfold, you can download your spirit messages in order to be the maximum effectiveness to the collective cleanse at your position, because spiritually we all got different ranks. Mine just happened to be pretty high.
All right.
Right? But that's because ancestrally, I was baptized and bound to a lower. Some of the ones in the voodoo know what I'm talking about. I was consecrated to Baron Samadhi in Jewtown in Chicago when I was a baby. And this is the energy that I have to carry and rationalize this anger and this rage and this fearlessness with common sense.
Hey, you're doing a good job, Rod. You're doing a
They,
really good job. Go
they
ahead.
call it temperance. Learning to control the monkey mind, the Sako Mao.
Mm-hmm.
If you can do that, you can move pretty high in rank among the collective clans because you the bump straight.
Yeah, you don't really lose your cool. Like you don't lose your cool that much. Me, I lose my cool. Yeah, you ain't lose your cool. You stay cool. Like my granddad was like that. He never loses his cool, man. No matter how aggressive somebody get, even if he in a fight, it don't even look like he. It's like he's so calm. Like I ain't never seen nobody like that, man. Like this, really just calm with everything. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah, smooth.
So all of the pieces was laid out for us to put them together in this era. When we do, the message tells us through the music that it's time to close this shenanigan and put the tribes back on top. Hey, go to Google and type in Gods of the Concrete Jungle.
Oh yeah, okay.
This is related to the hip hop recognition of our tribal roots.
I got you. I don't pull it up. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, family. Like I say, we almost finna get ready to get up out of here because I had it marked for the 10:30 mark. But this one right here is another banger. Hold on, I got you.
Shout out to Protect Them Babies. That's the sister group that's been forming based off some of the understanding of how to restore the matriarchy. And they're trying to create a central database of sisters of like mind and true hearts. So they have to, it's a screening process, but they all go through it. So don't take it personal, but we have to do that now.
Hey, which one you looking for, Rod?
I think that, can you read the fine print on that one? I can't tell if that's it.
It says concrete jungle, a green beret,
No, that's
guide
not
to the
it.
urban.
That's not it. Scroll down. I think it's that one right there, but I can't see it good enough.
Well, right here to
The
find in
one,
the
no.
okay.
It's gonna look like cartoons on the cover. Click on that one with the ship. What that say?
I can't even see that.
Nope, that ain't it.
It's too good damn clear.
I got the book too, but it's packed down somewhere.
Man, I need to see that cover so I can get that joint. I need to see which one you talking about.
Put the between of and concrete.
Okay. Okay. That one there. Further to
Scroll
concrete
down to see what
jungle.
I see.
This one. Okay.
I
So they
don't
got
see it.
cartoon characters. This ain't it right here with the bear on there and the elephant. Okay.
No, I got black people.
Hold on, let me do this right here.
It might have black in front of it.
Yeah, that's what I was typing in.
It might be black guys of the concrete jungle.
Okay, let's type that in. Clear it like what?
Wait a minute, go back up. I think click that second book from the left. Yeah. Nope, that ain't it.
There's another black line. The black goddess. Okay, all right, there ain't it. Boom, boom. Oh yeah, we gonna find it though.
I think that's the same author right there. Scroll under that. It might be under that.
Oh, yeah, I like that too, though.
Let's scroll down some more in the main part.
He got that the black gods. All right, hold up. Concrete jungle. That's that boy, Rod Blasco, whatever his name is.
Bosco, one of the West Coast OGs.
Yeah, he from the I don't know. I think I know he blood, but I don't know what set. I don't know if it's Pyru or Bounty Hunter, one of them. Uh, man,
Wait a minute, right? Click that book at the top right.
right here.
Nope,
Top
right there.
Top right there.
What that say?
That's the one we just clicked on. The black
Okay,
gods and goddesses.
that look like it too, but that ain't it. It might be the same author. Let me see. I'm gonna have to send it to you as a receipt and you share it later.
Yeah. Right now we at the 2-hour mark. Hey man, like
you got about 15, 20 more minutes.
Yeah, go ahead because I really supposed to get off at 10:30 though, so I can Yeah, because I you caught me off guard today, but like I say, we
Oh
can
yeah,
both
we
let it
sure
go.
got caught off guard. Okay, one more. Put in one Baba told the Sterling Hobbs Black Angels
So that first part
by Sterling Hobbs. That's his name.
was Sterling. Sterling. Uh, right here, this one.
Yep. So this is also talking about those ones who be moving power behind the scenes in the hood.
Oh yeah, this one right here gonna be fire.
Hmm. All these be having codes in them.
Damn, they won't what? $900. They gotta be wrong. Use one? Damn, that's
Yeah, you see how
crazy.
much it costs, right?
All right, so that yeah,
That mean they don't
yeah,
want
that
you to
joint
read it.
crazy. Ain't no look at
Listen, that mean they don't want you to
yeah, but they can
read
get
it.
a $19 joint. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm about to go get that. I need another copy. Soon we get off
Oh
the
yeah, I'm
phone,
gonna
I'm
go. I'm
ordering
gonna
that
try to get
bad
this.
boy.
Yeah, $19 versus 900 is a big difference. I would just say, hey,
Yeah.
900, nigga,
Well,
that's like your rent. That's like a rent right there, man.
but that tells you
I'm
something
telling
though,
you.
because
Yeah,
that's what they do when the book have some information they don't want us to get. If some of us get a hold of this book and tell somebody about it, they'll price it out of our range that we can't afford it.
yeah,
That's why it costs so much to go to college because of the textbooks,
that's right. That's right. That's right, Rod.
right? That's because they price the books to keep the regular person from just buying the book, and then they have to go get instructions on how to read the book because they don't know that every field history has a different language than science,
Mm-hmm.
and science have a different language than math or music.
Oh
But
yeah,
once
this
you
the book.
learn how to use them all, that's called integrated learning. And integrated learning is what they trying to prevent us from doing. But yeah, just this is one of the books they don't want you to read.
Yeah, this the book about how they infiltrated the Nation of Islam.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, I remember this book.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
Bible
gonna get
told
this.
us about the. That's what made me get it because Bible told us in one of the scrolls that to read it because it was instrumental in understanding what happened to the messenger.
Yeah, yeah, I remember now. I remember this book
Hmm.
now. Yeah, yeah.
According to this book, they came in through his window at Cook County Hospital and injected some solutions into his IV to kill him.
Yeah, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, right?
Hmm.
Yeah,
But
because he also yeah.
some people say he was switched out with his brother, and
You
that
talking about John?
he ain't the one that died. It really was his brother, and he took his brother's identity and continued to be the teacher in Detroit.
Yeah, yeah, John did look like. Yeah, that's real weird that you say that, Rod. John do look like Elijah a lot, but I'm gonna go back and do some more digging on that. That's interesting that you say that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So from the Nation of Islam, you got Farrakhan rebuilding after Wallace tore it down because you can't keep it intact with all of this infiltration going on.
Okay.
When Malcolm assassination went down, that's how Elijah was able to tell Farrakhan every dirty player to get rid of,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
which one of his enemies he had to keep close so that he could be successful. He was well instructed by the messenger, as he himself would tell you. The messenger never stopped giving him instructions the whole time.
Mm. Man, nigga
And the
Elijah was
message is the
cold.
mirror.
My God, Elijah was cold. He was wise. One of the wisest men that I know of. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah.
So you got like Siraj Wahaj end up converting the I think his name was Jeffrey 13X or something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and he ended up converting to Sunni Islam. Found out he can have a wedding with a 9-year-old and went crazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we did good on this one, Rod. Yeah, so we dropped some heavy duty stuff, man. We're gonna be back. We back. We got the ball rolling now, so we're gonna probably come back on this week sometime where we could get
Well,
it more organized. Cause but this
yeah,
one,
this
like I
was a
say,
this was a moment's notice right here.
yeah,
This wasn't
yeah,
no plan.
yeah. Hey, it's
This
off
was
the
just
dome.
study group.
Yeah, hey, look, you did good, bro. Every time, like I say, I got some more stuff to take. I'm gonna go into it's like the Nation of Islam. Like I love the Nation of Islam. I feel like I'm part of the nation. You know what I'm saying? Just that's like my part of my family because of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Minister Louis Farrakhan, and that's the teachings that I started out on the. You know what I'm saying? So
There's
yeah.
also a Lost Foundation of Islam stationed in Atlanta under Silas Muhammad.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have, they're not totally belligerent to each other. They're just two alpha males can't occupy the same house,
Yeah.
right? So um, he can't be, Silas can't take orders from Farrakhan. He's not wired that way,
Okay.
but he can communicate with him and exchange information, and he can continue the mission how he see fit from the instructions the messenger gave him. And it still don't have to be any hostilities between the two groups.
Yeah.
Farrakhan also have a Nation of Islam mosque in Atlanta, and I think a lot of the congregations are friendly to each other. And you have this other guy, Brother Melchizedek, out of New York, and he tell you the purpose is to learn how to be the creator of your own realities. In other words, to evolve you from man to God.
Mm-hmm.
And the God's status is the ability to manifest your reality using your resourcefulness in the 3D based on your God nature.
Hey, you did good, Rod. I'm telling you. Like this is another banger.
Yeah, I
Uh
wasn't planning on doing nothing, that
yeah, hey,
was
look, hey, I'm glad you did hit me because you gave me another like this week I got some missions that I'm gonna be hitting off of based off this tape, some stuff that I'm gonna be researching because I like when every time Elijah used to talk about the mother plane, but then when the Elijah went away and then it was John, his brother, or the with the other names you call him, they call him John Muhammad and some other name.
yeah, he was John Muhammad.
Yeah, so like he was talking about the mother plane. I was like, to me, he was like looking like I'm looking at Elijah when he was talking, and I really couldn't tell the difference at one point between them when I first, started looking at them. I thought,
Well, I know Farrakhan is familiar with the art of war.
okay,
And I know that the FOI are one of the most highly advancedly trained security forces in the world.
that's right. Yeah.
They was classified in the intelligence manual as the second best security force behind Secret Service.
What? That's interesting.
Right? And the only reason that Secret Service was more advanced is because they had more resources
That's right.
that they could draw from.
That's right. That sound about right, Rod. I'm telling you, these boys. I mean, FOI is really sophisticated. People don't know
Yeah.
that. They
So
really
you
high.
got a lot of chiefs. This is why so many mosques with ministers, the ministers can hold their own at any mosque. Right? They can organize their own right there. Just remember when we went over the drills of the
Yep.
nation
Yep.
and
On the
how it
last
was
tape.
right, because once you learn how to work within the field, within
Yeah.
the energy field,
Yeah.
as a leader, you be more effective in bringing cohesion to your group, to your clan.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they teach by teaching the drills. That's the discipline and the focus. Those who can read that energy can perform the drill the best. So you'll see them doing individual drill steps too, right? And the individual is judged on his individual merit, and the unit is judged on the collective. How well can we stay locked in step without breaking the energy? So it becomes a training program for the leader to be able to be a leader without the big leader being present. It's like create monkey clone army, Sun Wukong.
It's about to hit.
Yeah.
Hey,
Take us
man,
on home, Elder.
Hey, man, well, look, like I said, this is another one. Y'all come back and watch it again tomorrow, man, and check it out again and go back over some stuff. Like I said, we had some technical difficulties on that Morse code. We might have to do one just on Morse code, man. They hate that spot. Yeah, man, we about to get up out of here. Yo, shalom alaikum, assalamu alaikum, hotel, peace be unto you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I should divine love throughout the boundless universe to all. We out. Why do?
Why do?
I'm gonna hit you, Rod.
All right.